Can't knock the hustle, cause hustlers never sleep.
Commerce, nigga. The exchange of goods and services. All the real baller successful folks are sellers.
We are outside of Slutty Vegan, a black woman-owned restaurant in Atlanta that's getting so much hype. I just had to come down here and see what was up.
We got some virgins in the building, guys. Woo!
To see a line here every single day, 2 hours before the restaurant opens, it's overwhelming, and overwhelming in a great way. I never imagined in a million years that I would be that beacon of imagination that would create a concept that everybody knows and loves called Slutty Vegan.
Everybody moving, making money, right? While we standing still being broke.
I was in the house and I was hungry, you know, and I wanted some vegan comfort food, and I couldn't find that in Atlanta, especially not on a late night. So it literally came to me like a light bulb. I was sitting there like, Slutty Vegan. We know that sex sells. So I started thinking of some crazy names to add to my menu, and I went in the kitchen and I started cooking. And I started putting together recipes, and literally everything was history from there. I went from having 4 people patronizing my business a week to having 150 to now 600 people a day outside the door standing to patronize my business. The worth of the business within the whole year, based on the track that we're going, it is a $4 million business. God willing, we continue on the road that we're going, but we've already made more than $1 million already in the business. Wow. And it's just a blessing because this literally started out as just an idea with no business plan. Like, it was just something that was a vision that came to life.
Commerce, nigga. The exchange of goods and services. All the real baller successful folks are sellers. And all the broke ass people playing catch up are buyers.
Can't knock the hustle, cause hustlers never sleep.
So this is boronía. It's a traditional preparation of Colombia. This one is really special. So we are in my bedroom right now / front of the house. This is my bed. And this is the window where I run my operations. Food is beautiful. Food is culture. Food is political. Food tells you the story about a territory. Everybody knows Colombia as the country where cocaine came from the narcos. Guess what? That's not the way that it is. This is who I am. I'm a Colombian woman, and I want to teach you about my country with the food. And then after you eat, there is always a party.
Outside the box, unplugged from the matrix.
How fathers is dying, how babies is crying. They know less about Malcolm, they know more about Zion. And we drop out of school on some shit that's important. They know less about Martin, they know more about Jordan. And our sneakers is fresh, and our chains is big, and our cars expensive, but don't match where we live. And our watches is rolling, but some of them fake. We know bitches is watching, do whatever it takes.
DJ Greg Nasty.
I remember a time in which they coined the word gangster. The blazing 30s, mobsters, hoodlums, broads, malls, gats, and rods. Of puttings on the spot, rubbings out, and takings for a ride.
Think outside the box, unplugged from the matrix.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Al, I got you. Hey, yo, the butcher coming, nigga. Look, I got 10 niggas with me, all body catchers. That's 10 straps and Air Max 97s. You know why we legends? Extra street shit, they watch me stretch it. I put the microwave on 90 seconds.
If you would have asked me when I was selling coke, dope, weed, or smoke, did I ever have in my mind that I would be selling fruits and veggies, I would tell you shit no. If you're not familiar with me before Juice of Life, I'm Styles P the Ghost, LOXD Block, the most gangster rapper that's ever existed. I've had a street life, I've had a hip hop life, I've had a gentleman life. Being on the road and being on tour is bad for your health when you don't have any knowledge. Because basically you eat all fast foods. Before plant-based diet, I had all these issues. Then in 2003, I actually got incarcerated. I kind of realized this is absolutely crazy for me to be incarcerated at this time. I made it in hip hop, I'm successful. I knew I was a smart guy, Like, I knew my temper was really bad, so I was like, why do I have a bad temper? Like, what is it that's making me go this way? So I said, something has to do with food. Health has brought me to a point of I don't have to deal with issues from my past life, like Styles P the gangster rapper, Styles P the street dude. With the help of Juices for Life, Styles P is a much more relaxed guy.
JD Kiss, Yonkers, New York, a member of the rap group LOX, and co-owner of the Juices for Life Yonkers store. My whole journey and knowledge of becoming healthy and eating healthy and things of that nature came from Styles. You know, birds of a feather flock together. Eventually you start looking at stuff that you're eating and thinking of the harm it could cause the body, and slowly you'll weed yourself off of it.
Not at all? Not at all. Real niggas got the ball now. And why was good? Real niggas, what up? If I offend you, then I meant to. New York, stand up. You should be standing up right now, like I am. You hear this beat? You know what this is, what it represents. Yeah, welcome to New York City, the Empire State, where the entire state is trying to acquire cake. You either buying or you supplying weight. Where the unarmed blacks get shot down by the jakes. It's time to educate and separate. Heavy from the featherweights, underdog winners from losers, you niggas celebrate. Couple grand movers from dudes that's really selling weight. Ones who get told what to do from ones who delegate now. I'ma set it straight, there's levels to this shit. And I'm a 5-star general, I got medals for this shit. You see, I was in the field when the game was about principles, and gangsters didn't take no pictures or do interviews.
It changed.
This shit is new. Everybody wasn't selling, yeah. You couldn't walk on the block with no resume. You couldn't just walk outside and just hustle. You had to be about that life when you paid the muscle. See, in the jungle, the soft got extorted. Crimes amongst gangsters never got reported. Nowadays, the gangsters do crime and they record it. The game is fucked up because the lines done got distorted.
Think outside the box. Unplug from the Matrix.
At 112,000 square feet, this facility is half the size of a Walmart and is the world's largest cannabis dispensary. It's a beautiful facility, and inside they're making it a destination for cannabis. We're here because they allow cameras. They gave us a full tour. We saw where they make all their cannabis products, from infusing beverages to making chocolates and gummies. We also got a sneak peek into the weed museum, and that's gonna be located right next to a large pool that overlooks the strip. There's entertainment everywhere. When you walk in, there's an interactive floor. There'll be butterflies fluttering throughout the hallways. We saw orbs floating overhead the dispensary. There's interactive displays outside and inside all through the entire building.
Planet 13 opened about May of 2016, medicinal only. And then July 1st of the following year, 2017, our recreational pass were able to open. And in 10 months, we did $18 million out of 2,300 square feet. When I was got out of high school, ready to join the Air Force, working at a gas station, a friend comes from California with the first joint and said, you want to try one? And we said, oh, yeah, I'll buy one. And he gives you a little sticker with a 13 on it and a circle around it. I said, what does 13 have to do with marijuana? He said, it's the 13th letter of the alphabet, is the M. All the kids knew what was going on, the parents didn't. He was cool at the time. That's where we started with the 13. We did Planet 13, Planet M, or Planet Marijuana. We have 85 bud tenders, 50 different vendors. We only grow 10% of our products, but that's where we buy from the other 50 vendors. We added the Per Coffee Shop and the Rickety Cricket Bistro, a small event center, and then we're adding 2,000 square foot store for our memorabilia, our clothing, and so on. And then a customer-facing production facility where you can actually watch the chocolates being made, the gummies being made, and our drinks being made. Because of the destination we tried to create, attractions that people like to see, and we've done a lot of those inside here. We also have a reward for taxi drivers that drop people off. But the rest is all through social media, and we encourage videos and cameras for the different things that they think are fantastic and we think are fantastic. They tell their friends, and to us it's the best form of advertising, through referral. Even though we get about 115,000 people through the front door every month, we only hit less than 3% of the tourists coming to town. So the upside for us is, you can realize, enormous. So only been here 13 months already in this location. We're very optimistic of how much we can have this grow. We let you come to Las Vegas and exercise every vice known to man, and then go home and live a normal life.